Hey there, thanks for clicking on this week's segment of And Now You Know with Realtor Row. So this week I would like to discuss referrals and the importance of them in this business. First of all, I've said my business is based almost solely on referrals, whether that comes from previous clients or repeat business, and also from other agents and brokers who've done business with me and feel that they can trust me with their clients' best needs when they aren't able to take care of them. So just the other day, I received a message about a referral. And when I followed up the very next morning, just hours later, I was told that the wife had already gone online and chosen an agent and gotten the process started. So I shared my contact info, and I told them that if it didn't work out, they didn't mesh, that they could certainly contact me. I'd love to work with them. And so about 8 hours later, the wife called me and let me know that this agent that she had spoken to the night before had agreed to send a search of listings to her, and she had agreed to speak with her at a certain time, and that neither of those things had taken place. So she said to me, and then I thought, we have somebody who is giving you a high recommendation, so why am I not taking that? So, and so as it is, we spoke for a good long while, and our personalities clicked, and so I'm looking forward to working with them. But I just feel like that is the way that you should look at it when somebody gives you a recommendation. When they say, listen, I've worked with this person, I always look at it as you're friends with that person. And so you want to give a little more weight to that recommendation than to something that you see online. And so the other thing is that once you're entrusting such a huge moment in your life to me, that if I am recommending lenders and home inspectors, that I would hope that you would at least explore those possibilities, because for me, I'm not getting a benefit of any sort in recommending them, except the knowledge that we share ideals and that we are keeping my client's best interest in mind at all times. And I am always reevaluating. I have a different list of inspectors today than I did when I started in this business. My list of lenders looks entirely different. And so that is just because I am always reevaluating. I don't look at it as I've had this relationship for a long time, and so I'm just going to stick with it. Instead, I'm asking, is this really in the best interest of my client if I'm dealing with someone who's not making the latest technologies available to my clients, things like that. So I just feel that when I'm presenting that list, that it's important that you know that I'm handing you referrals. I am telling you these people are people that I am happy to attach my name to. That I am basically putting my reputation on the line and saying I feel confident in their abilities. And then after the transaction closes, or maybe after the inspections, when I am recommending trades to you, same thing. I am always looking for good trades, and I am always happy to network with other agents and find out who they've had good experiences with, so that I can stay up to date with that. Also, since I work in both Medina and Akron, I do try to keep a list of people who are available in both of those areas. And so I'm always happy to make those recommendations to you, both before, during, and after our transaction. People call upon me to ask about things, to ask if I have somebody who can come and paint after they've moved in, after they've lived there a few years, they want to put on a roof. And so I always want to be looked upon as a trusted resource. And so that's just my goal, is to make sure that once I've helped turn your dream into an address, that I stay available to make sure that you're enjoying all of your time in your home. So that's about it for this week. And once again, if you have any questions that you would like me to address, just shoot me a message and or make a comment, and I'll be happy to do that. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and then you'll be notified the next time that I post a segment of And Now You Know with Realtor Ro. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.